The new season at Blackpool Pleasure Beach is little over a week away, and ride testing has begun. The steel coasters tend to run in quite quickly, but what about the wooden roller coasters? To begin with, the running in process for the wooden roller coasters is very different to the steelies, and that's why I'm quite excited to show the footage in this video today. All of the wooden roller coasters at Blackpool Pleasure Beach are track walked, and then the track is lubricated to help with the running in process before the trains are dispatched for the first time. Big Dipper's first test runs are done with the lead carriage sent around only. This is done repeatedly up to the point of it comfortably getting around the whole circuit with no assistance. For the first few runs at least, it will require a push to make it over some of the hills on the return leg. The more it runs in, the less trouble it has doing a full circuit. I watched it testing on one carriage for at least an hour. I think it had been ongoing for around 20 minutes before I started watching. I'm not entirely sure how long the one carriage test runs continued for, but before I left Blackpool, I did see that Big Dipper was eventually running on a full train. Two days later, I arrived in Blackpool in enough time to see Nickelodeon Streak going through the exact same process as I'd seen Big Dipper going through. I'm not sure how early testing had begun on Nickelodeon Streak because when I started watching, it had already gone past the point of needing a push over every hill on the return leg. It seemed to be making it around its full circuit absolutely fine throughout the time I was watching. I didn't watch this as much as I watched Big Dipper, but the whole process fascinates me. And I'm glad I was able to see it being done on both Big Dipper and Nickelodeon Streak this year. I'm not really sure if the same process is carried out on the Grand National, the Blue Flyer, and other wooden roller coasters around the world. Having seen both the Big Dipper and Nickelodeon Streak in action, I'm torn between where I want to go first on opening day, because one of those will definitely be my first roller coaster of 2022. Sticking with wooden roller coasters, here's another look at the ongoing Grand National retracking work. They've done loads since our last update. There's more new timber in place, more of the old timber has been removed, and plenty of the workforce were all over its structure working away every time I've been in Blackpool this week. I'm probably getting carried away here, but I honestly think it'll be up there as a top tier wooden roller coaster for all of us again after this retracking work is complete. I know that the trains aren't comfortable, but the current set of trains never have been, and that didn't stop it from being brilliant before it got too rough. Moving on, Avalanche has been having some repainting work done lately. It's currently looking a bit like Icon's shade of grey in places, but I think this is just an undercoat. Also, 2 of the big one's train bodies have returned and also look freshly painted. They do look good, however, I'm still holding out some hope that one day they'll be silver with red, yellow and blue stripes again. More of the new Big One track has arrived on site recently. That's all for today's update. It's likely that next week I'll be in Blackpool most days and hope to film lots of the goings on around the Pleasure Beach ahead of the new season. Many thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next Pleasure Beach Experience video.